And good evening here from Edgar High School. We just got it switched over. We got basketball coming up for you very shortly here on Zaleski Sports. Our JV game was a close one. That one ran a little bit later, and so therefore we are backed up a little bit here, and our varsity game is getting started here just a little bit later as well. I am Ben Brecht here bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports, and my producer tonight is Mr. Joe Anderson. And so we are excited to bring you this game here tonight as the Edgar Wildcats host the Assumption Royals. And so this is a good early season game for both of these teams. And so right now we're going to get to our national anthem. And so we'll have that one for you. And give me 1 second to get that ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And there we got a nice national anthem there as we get ready to go here. That was our own Mr. Joe Anderson there, my producer, singing the national anthem for you. And so we got a good one here tonight between Edgar and Assumption. I would not be true to Edgar if I did not mention the Edgar Wildcats State Championship, football state champs this year. And I believe this is their 7th or 8th state championship, but they are just coming off of state champs football, and so that's very exciting here for Edgar, and we congratulate them on that accomplishment. And so we get girls basketball here tonight, Edgar and Assumption. I should mention Assumption, our visiting team, they are coming into this season with a 1-0 record as they beat Newman in their opening game of the year. And so that one was their first game. Their last season ended at the hands of the Edgar Wildcats in the sectional semifinal. They lost to the Wildcats 38-36, and that was a thrilling game played in Marshfield. It was a back-and-forth battle, eventually seeing Edgar come out and take the win over the last couple of minutes in that one. And that was how the Assumption Royals finished their season last year, finishing with a 24-4 record and getting that close to state. Couple games away from state there for the Royals. The good news for Assumption is that they're bringing back most of their key contributors, and they'll be back here on this team tonight. So Assumption made quick work of Newman in their opening game, and so now they got game number 2 here tonight against Edgar. Edgar, meanwhile, the Wildcats coming off of that sectional final loss to Wabeno Leona, a 53-43 loss. They were one game away from state, and so The Edgar Wildcats going so far last season, finishing with a record of 23-6. And so a great season for Edgar nonetheless. And so now they're looking to get back into it this year. And he started this one this season. They're 2-0, coming off of wins against Marathon first Gilman and then Marathon, I should say. And so now they're matched up here with Assumption tonight. First basket, turnaround jumper for Schooley, no good. Rebound taken by the Wildcats. And so Edgar gets some pressure and stolen away by Dillman, and she will take it in for 2. So first turnover there for the Wildcats, and Assumption gets it in for 2. And so Edgar is missing some key players from last year's team. And, of course, Reagan Bocart is graduated. And then also Leah Davis was a key contributor. She is also gone. Returners for Edgar from that team last year that were key contributors was Michaela Workus. She was mainly one of those, as well as Taylor Lemmer. And so they're going to have to rely more on Workus this year, I should say. And another turnover there for the Wildcats. Leading to points on the other end is Jordan Jaglinski. Finishes for 2 for Assumption, out to that 4-0 lead. And so Edgar has a new head coach as well this season, Nicole Nowak, taking over the program. This is her first season with the Wildcats. And another turnover, another nice steal there, that one. And the jumper, no good. But that was Dillman who came away with the steal. I believe that's her second steal of the night. I got to start keeping track of these. And nonetheless, Assumption will inbound underneath their own basket. And so Nowak, there's 2 early season wins here in her debut coaching season here for Edgar. And she likes to play man-to-man defense when speaking with her. And nice block inside there by Workus. And another turnover. That one blocked. And that's going to go out. That one's stolen away by Sarah Shaw. And the ball back to Edgar. If you watch Celeste Sports here, you've probably seen a fair number of Assumption games. Assumption girls basketball, I should say. Very familiar with their more of a finesse style of play, forcing a lot of turnovers, getting out in transition. And that's the style that Coach Ryan Klein loves to play here in he said, I think it was either 7th or 8th year at the head coach of the Royals. Basket no good. Put back, though, for Sarah Shaw. She's one of those returning from last season for the Royals. Edgar able to get it across half court. You can see a lot of ball pressure being put on by Assumption. That's going to go out back to the Royals. So I said both teams off to a good start this season, both winning their first couple of games. But this is still a very young season. But we got a good early matchup here. Jumper no good there for Schooley. Rebound comes down to Workus. And that one is taken away. And pass ahead, and is going to get fouled. Vollert will go to the line. And so that will be Addie Vollert going to the line here for the Royals, as she will shoot 2. That's the first foul there on Edgar. so one more here for Assumption. And so it's going to be another good season of Merriwood basketball here. Girls basketball, I should say. And missed that one as well. Edgar down with it and a travel call there. Another turnover for the Wildcats. It's number 6. You just got to get something, put together something offensively is what you're looking for here early on. Nice little handoff. Block shot in the middle of the lane. Nice block there from Yonker. Getting inside to Schooley. Schooley will set up or get fouled underneath there. As I mentioned, Assumption had a fairly young team last year. They're returning a bunch of key contributors. Sarah Shaw, Jordan Jaglinski, Kendall Dillman, Anna Schooley. I think basically their starting 5 this year are all returnees from last year. Nice little kick out. 3 is good for Jaglinski. And so a 9-0 lead here for Assumption early on in this one. And that one's going to go out and stay with Edgar. And so that ball pressure by the Royals is making things very difficult early on here for the Wildcats. And Edgar is going to take a timeout to get things sorted out. And we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more basketball here on Zaleski Sports after this.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
And welcome back to Edgar High School as we keep going here in the first half. A 9-0 Assumption Royals lead here over Edgar. Edgar will inbound underneath their own basket. Just looking to get a good shot up here offensively. Just nothing going so far early on for the Wildcats. Most of their possessions ending in turnovers so far. Need to see some more energy out there out of this timeout. Diving inside in the basket, good for Michaela Workus. Able to get through that zone and get the first points on the board for the Wildcats. Nicely done there from Workus, who's going to have to play a big role in this Wildcat offense. Nice pass inside, finding Shaw underneath. And so now a turnover once again for the Wildcats off of that inbound. I mentioned Edgar wins their first 2 games. They beat Gilman 45-32, and then they beat Marathon 36-28. Those are their first 2 wins there for Edgar on the season. Assumption getting it inside to Schooley. Back out. Nice pass inside, and the basket good for Addie Vollert. And so Assumption usually has like a balanced scoring attack, and we're already seeing that so far tonight. Miss inside, rebound comes down to Schooley. Nice drive inside and basket once again for Addie Vollert. So Assumption taking control of this one early. Assumption 1-0 on the season. And another turnover there for the Wildcats. I should mention Assumption's coming off of a 76-29 victory over Newman. And Royals making substitutions in here. She mentioned that game against Newman. Sarah Shaw led the way with 28 points. Jordan Jaglinski had 23. A couple of great games there for those two. Nice rebound inside there, though, by Chloe Mellenberger, who just came into the game for the Wildcats. He had some substitutions on both sides. That, I'll call that a shot, but neither Addie Vollert getting another point on the board there for Assumption. Another steal and basket, good. Steal and basket there for Vollert. And so foul called on the Wildcats, Brandy Halverson. That's team 3 on the Edgar. At the line, Addie Vollert, as she knocks that one down. And once again, inbounding, tipped out, back to Edgar. So the Royals full court press, making things very difficult here in the early going. But Edgar able to break that one. Nicely done. 3 falls in and out for Emery Borkart. Quickly up the floor and finishing in transition, Kendall Dillman. Another nice pass ahead. Oh, just can't finish. Nicely done, though. They're able to break that press to Morgan Strevler. Just couldn't finish. Now a 3, just short. Rebound comes down to Lemmer. Now in the lane, that one's no good. Rebound taken by Jaglinski. Driving and scoring again, Addie Vollert. She has been on fire here in quarter number 1. She has 11 already for the Royals as they have a 22-point lead. On top is Burkhart, and another turnover there for Edgar.
In for the Wildcats, number 5,
Workus coming back in for the Wildcats. She's been the lone bright spot. She's got the lone points on the board for Edgar as well. They get him wide open for 3. She's not going to take it, but instead they get a nice basket inside. Nice putback there by Sabluski. Making that one look too easy. That was just some nice passing there from the Royals. Able to just break down the zone and find the holes, and good ball movement. Getting inside to Workus, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. Now shooting 2. Foul called on Sabluski. That is her first, team first. Workus at the line. He'll knock that one in. And number 2. That time Edgar finding a little bit success on offense there as they kind of broke through the zone. Now inside to Stabluski. And another basket for her. A nice steal there from Vollert. I'm trying to keep track of the steals here, but I only got 5 steals so far. I feel like there's been more than that. But we're trying our best. Or at least I should say I'm trying my best to keep track of all these steals. Royals just doing a nice job. They're just sneaky. They just get in there and take it away. Getting down low, that one though, no good. Rebound though for Emery Burkhart. And so Assumption will once again inbound. Another turnover there for Edgar. Savluski looking inside. Schooley gets blocked by Workus. Put back, no good. Assumption getting it back. Shot in the corner, no good. Tracked down by Schooley, though. Driving inside, and Stabluski finishes once again. Quickly ahead come the Wildcats. Now, if you're Edgar, you got to just pass the ball around. There you got it. Good look in the corner, looking to get it into Workus. Now back up top. You got to try to quickly move the basketball around, try to get in a good position, get the defense out of position, and then we got a foul called there on Stabluski.
Foul on number 50, Stabluski, her second, team second. At the line, shooting to Strebler.
So Strebler at the line, and we'll shoot 2 here for the Wildcats. This is their second trip to the line in this game. They've made all their free throws so far.
In for the Wildcats, number 0, Leonard. In for the Royals, number 4, Bullet.
Yeah, one more coming for Morgan Strebler. That one no good. It's going to go out of bounds, but Workus traps it. Nicely done. And the basket good there. I believe that was Strebler. I was looking down. At 3 off the mark. Rebound taken inside there by Edgar. And then we have a foul. Foul called on Jaglinski, her first team third. Edgar looking to get it inbound as Lemmer came back into the game. Workus taking that one. Back to Lemmer at the top of the arc. Workus driving inside, has that stripped away by Shaw. Her third steal of the game. Now in transition, it's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Royals. So good defense there from the Wildcats, able to get back on that possession off of the turnover. But nonetheless, Royals in complete control here in this first half. So we're just over halfway through this one. Thanks for tuning in here on Zaleski Sports on a Tuesday night. Nice steal there from Yonker. In transition, can't get it to go, but a beautiful steal there from Macy Yonker. And the pass ahead, that one is stolen away there by Kaler. And so another steal there and another turnover for Assumption. Then in transition, we are going to the line. It's going to be Emery Burkhart.
Foul on number 32, Schooley, her first, team fourth.
Foul on Schooley. So Burkhart at the line. Over the last 10 seconds there, Edgar's done a nice job just playing aggressive, getting in the passing lanes, forcing a couple of turnovers there on the Royals. The Royals have had very few turnovers in this first half, but you just got 2 turnovers there over the last 10 seconds. And missing both. Royals come down with the rebound, though, Schooley. And that's going to be tipped out. And so Assumption inbounding underneath their own basket. You can get that in. A nice play as they find Allie Vollert. As she gets that one to go, and then she comes away with the steal. And that's going to go back to Assumption. The Vollert has 13 points so far in this first half. She has got a couple of steals for Assumption. So doing it all over the floor for the Royals. And now inside to Schooley, missing that one. Rebound comes down to Yonker. And that one will be stolen away, taken away by Shaw, her 4th of the game, that I have her down for at least. Schooley with it back on top. Over into the corner with Dillman. And 3 from the top of the arc is good for Jordan Jaglinski, her 2nd 3 of the game. And Assumption gets another steal, almost a layup to go. And Sarah Shaw able to put that one in. It's another steal and basket for the Royals as this lead keeps growing. Another quick pass ahead and finish there by Vollert again. And another steal. That one was Dillman with the steal for the Royals. And it's a 39-7 game. And we got a timeout again from Edgar. And we're going to take a chance here to read some of our sponsors of basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. This game is being brought to you by Sparhawk Trucking. They are, well, it just went away on me. Here we go. It's coming back. There we go. They have become one of the area's leading trucking companies with reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. Game is also brought to you by Econ Electric. Whether you need residential, commercial, or industrial electrician, you can rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, and on time, every time. Mariani Packing Company, located on the east side of Wisconsin Rapids and just 15 minutes from Plover, is also hiring, and they're one of our sponsors. They're hiring for full-time, day and night shift food manufacturing positions, and they are the largest independent dried fruit processor and packer in the United States. Visit Mariani.com to view open positions. That's M-A-R-I-A-N-A, or A-N-I, .com. You can spell Mariani. Coming out of the timeout, another turn, or almost, yeah, it was a turnover. Just couldn't get the basket to go for the Royals. And now in the backcourt, we got a jump ball between Lemmer and Shaw. Possession arrow belongs to Assumption. And so Royals inbounding. Up top to Schooley. Looking to get it inside. Lemmer almost came away with that one. Some great defense there from Taylor Lemmer. Driving inside. Kick back out. Assumption hasn't taken very many threes so far tonight, and they didn't really need to. Schooley, jumper from the just inside the arc. Go out back to the Wildcats. And so Edgar to inbound with under 4 minutes here in this first half. And they will once again inbound off of that. Looking for someone. That's going to be knocked out as well. I should mention our game is brought to you by Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. They're your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology. And so Assumption will go to the free throw line here. That's Sarah Shaw at the line. Last foul is called on Yonker. That's a fourth team foul on Edgar. Shaw at the line. Assumption hasn't gotten to the free throw line many times so far tonight. But when they get there, they make their free throws too. Second free throw here for Shaw. That one off the back of the rim. Rebound eventually tipped out. It was taken by Brandy Halverson. And now we have a turnover over and back called on Assumption. So Edgar will inbound here at half court, or mid court. Getting into Lemmer. And another turnover there for the Wildcats. Jaglinski will take it up. Get it inside Schooley. No good. Rebound. It's stolen away. And basket good for Addie Vollert. And so a 35-point lead here for the Royals as we are closing in on the end of this first half. Assumption in complete control. And a foul there in the backcourt. Assumption always has a good girls basketball program. And they're once again showing tonight why they are the team to beat in the Merriwood South. I'm not quite sure how the Merriwood South is going to come out this year. But so far, it looks like the Royals are definitely the team to beat in that Merriwood South. So, looking to get it inside, back up top to Schooley. Left wing three, no good for Vollert. Rebound comes down to the Wildcats' Yonker. Pass ahead, trying to save it. It's going to go off of the Royals, back to the Wildcats. But for a second there, it looks like she threw it off of Workus, but they'll give Edgar the basketball back. Pass is stolen away. Quickly up the floor comes Assumption, looking to get it inside to Schooley, and it's going to go out of bounds back to Edgar. That pass was just a little bit off the mark. So with about 2 minutes left here in the first half, see if Edgar can get back into this. Pass ahead, and finish in transition is Kaler. So nice finish there from Kaler. Royals pass out, and three-pointer good for Jaglinski, her third of the game. She has been the only one that's been hitting threes, and she's done a fantastic job. Getting inside and finishing is Kaler for the Wildcats. Once again, able to break that press with some quick passes ahead. And now the layup in transition, no good for Jaglinski. Edgar comes down with the rebound. But that's what Edgar's going to have to do, is they're going to have to move the ball quickly up the floor and try to break that press that the Royals are putting on. into the corner. A three is no good, but she will go to the free throw line. Brandy Halverson almost got that one to fall.
Foul on number 32, Schooley, her second, team fifth.
Foul called on Schooley.
At the line, shooting three is Halverson.
Halverson now going to the line for 3 shots. Able to get that first one. Gives us a chance to bring another one of our sponsors, is Fleet Farm. Sign up today for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And so Royals looking, probably this will be their last possession here in this first half. And our halftime show is coming up. Our halftime show is brought to you by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. Three-pointer there for Jaglinski. Jeanette say no matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Shaw with the basket there, and we got a 50-37 lead for the Royals going into this halftime break. It's early season basketball here on Zaleski Sports, and tune in for the second half as well. I did a game last week. It was Columbus and Rib Lake. Columbus got off to a huge lead at the halftime break, and Rib Lake actually came all the way back. It was like a 22-point lead at the break. Rib Lake came all the way back and only lost by 3. So it's very possible that Edgar can come back in this one here as we get through early season basketball. So, but for now, we got a 50-13 game at the break, and we'll get some more sponsors out here, and then we'll bring you our halftime show on Zaleski Sports after this.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
And welcome back here to Edgar High School. We got girls basketball early season Merriwood action as the Assumption Royals come to town to take on the Edgar Wildcats. My name is Ben Brecht. My producer tonight, Mr. Joe Anderson. And we got a 50-13 game as Assumption jumped out on Edgar early and have never looked back there in this first half, and forcing a ton of turnovers. I tried to keep track of all the steals, and I just lost count. There were a lot. And so let's take a look at the scoring here in this first half. And so the Edgar Wildcats led in scoring by Milana Kaler, I should say, finishing with 4 points of a couple of baskets. 3 points for Morgan Strevler, a basket and a free throw. We get a total of 2 points, I should say, for Michaela Orcus. And then we get 3 for, I already said Morgan Strevler. She's got that. 4 points, I should say, for Orcus. And then 2 points for Brandy Halverson. I got my stats mixed up here because I have blocks down, and Michaela Orcus has 2 blocks. That's what that means. So, once I can read my stats, then we'll figure it out. We got Macy Yonker also with a block as well for the Wildcats. I made some notes of those too. And the Wildcats have a bunch of turnovers there in that first half, and that kind of slowed everything down offensively for them. Meanwhile, for the Royals, they were led in scoring in that first half by Addie Vollert. She had 17 points so far tonight. All of that work done in the paint. So Vollert doing a nice job down low there for the Royals. Jordan Jaglinski has 14 points in that first half. She has 4 threes. She's obviously their three-point threat, and she's been doing excellent work from downtown there so far tonight. I should have mentioned Vollert also has 2 steals. That's what I have her down for, at least, to add to her stat line. And then we got another scorer is Sarah Shaw. She finished with 9 points, and she had 5 steals there in that first half, according to what I had, I should say. And then we got 6 points for Riley Stabluski coming off the bench, and then 4 points for Kendall Dillman rounds out the scoring for the Assumption Royals, who got off to a very quick start and never looked back in this one. And so we'll see what the second half has in store here as Assumption and Edgar go back and forth. And Edgar could make their way back into this one. We'll just have to see here in the second half. I did a game last Tuesday, and that one was a 22-point game at the break, and it ended up in a 3-point game. So it's a possibility. And so we'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back with the second half of action after these messages.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hey everybody, it's Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
And welcome back to Edgar High School as we get ready for the second half here. The Wildcats hosting the Assumption Royals. These two teams met 3 times last year. Their last meeting was in that sectional semifinal where Edgar beat the Royals by 2 to advance to the 1 game away from state. This time, I should mention the other 2 meetings. The other 2 meetings, the Royals beat Edgar, I should say, both of those times. And those games, all of those games were close games. The one game, I think it was 9 points at the end. The other one was 8, something like that. But close games at the end. This one a little bit different this year around. Another steal and basket good for Dillman. We got another half of action, though, left to play. And so Edgar going quickly up the floor, and it's going to go off of them and out of bounds.
Guys, keep sinking to the level when it goes down there. No doubles. No doubles.
All right. And did you see who got the first basket for them? Okay. I missed the first basket, so Workus is going to get that one to go there for Edgar. I missed the first one. I was looking down and trying to figure out my okay, all right. I was looking down trying to figure out my my stats here, and sometimes if you look down, you just keep missing things, and that's the unfortunate part. Moral of the story: don't look down. And so we got a turnover there for Assumption. We get a 54-15 game, and the running clock rule comes into play at the 9-minute mark if it's 40 or 40-point lead or more, I should say, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that will go back to let's see here. And so that's going to be Workus getting off the floor there. We're going to clean up the floor as well. So as I mentioned before that, the 40-point rule comes into effect, I should say, when we hit the 9-minute mark, and then it's the running clock at that point. And so we're going to take a quick break here as well as we get things cleaned up on the floor. And so let's take some commercials, and we'll be right back with more from Edgar after this.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
And welcome back here to Edgar High School as we get the floor cleaned up. And so we get a 54-15 game here as we resume basketball here from Edgar High School. And we get about 16 and a half minutes left in this one. And now we get a ball on the floor. It's going to be sure what we're doing with this. It gives us a time here. It's going to be Royals basketball. Gives us time, though, to mention one of our sponsors of basketball here tonight is Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. The game is also brought to you by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Schooley getting the last basket there for the Royals. Just adding, well, that's actually her first basket of the night. And so going inside, that one is going to be, I guess you could call it a block. Getting out, 3 for Jaglinski. That's her first, well, I think that's her second miss of the night. Nonetheless, miss for that 3 and then the miss inside as Edgar will get the rebound and get things set up on their end of the floor. Pass ahead then to Kaler. Looking to go in dribbling inside. See if Edgar can get anything going here in the second half. They get a large deficit and a very good Assumption team. Passing, getting it back outside. into the corner. And some good defense here from the Royals, making things very difficult. The clock's just got to keep rolling on this possession. And then a steal, and in transition, layup good for Jaglinski. And we got a timeout, a quick 30-second timeout here by the Wildcats, as this game is out to that 58-15 lead, out to a 43-point game right now, which gives us a chance to bring another sponsor, and that is Rapid Sheet Metal. As the weather warms up, I think the weather is cooling down, I should say. Either way, look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They have more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. So call them for your heating needs, I should say, because I don't think the weather is going to be heating up. The weather's not going to heat up, unfortunately. So, call them for your heating needs. And so we get out of the timeout. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. And so as they get this one over here, Lemmer on the drive. Get to the free throw line. Shot in the middle of the lane, no good. Vollert gets the rebound there for Assumption. She brings it up the floor for the Royals. So far, Assumption in complete control of this one. They've just done a fantastic job here tonight, showing their good Royals team spirit, their good Royals defense, forcing turnovers left and right. And so we got a foul there is going to be called inside. And so Assumption will inbound along their own baseline once again. Royals looking to get it in. Back up top of the arc. They go. Into the corner. Nice pass inside, and Stabluski finishes inside there for Assumption. Should mention one thing that the Royals didn't quite have last year was that big presence inside. Schooley was pretty good for them last year, but now they got a little bit more inside of a post game with Stabluski as well, coming off the bench. And so now Edgar will inbound along their own baseline. Top of the arc, dribbles to the free throw line. Shot no good. Nice rebound inside there for the Royals, and that's going to go out of bounds. It will be back to Edgar. We got just over 13 minutes left in this second half. And a nice basket there for Chloe Mellenberger. Her first points of the night, her first points off the bench, I should say. And then back it the other way, Addie Vollert gets that one to go for Assumption. So she's got now 21 on the night for the Royals. Looking to get that inside. Kick out into the corner. Now down low on the left block. Nice little basket in there for Mellenberger as well for the Wildcats. And so now we get down to a 62-19 Royals lead. And as I said at the halftime break, there was a comeback that I witnessed last Tuesday. That game ended in a 3-point game. I'm not thinking this one's going to go the same way here tonight. Lemmer all the way in transition, can't get that to go. Stabluski comes down with the board. Nice pass ahead in transition. And Kavanaugh will go to the free throw line. Ari Kavanaugh here for the Royals. is going to be Kavanaugh. Missing the first one. Second free throw here for Kavanaugh. Got that one to go. Edgar bringing it up. And some good ball pressure there. And we got a travel call. And another turnover there for the Wildcats. That's what Assumption does to you. They force turnovers all day, every day. Royals looking to get it inside. That pass is going to be too long. And so Edgar now to inbound. And that one in with Vollert. With some working to get it inside. Find Borkart. Emery Borkart. And we get a injured player there as well for Assumption. And so she is going to come out with about 11 minutes left here in the second half. Schooley coming in. I believe that was Kavanaugh. And so Assumption will bring this one up. Holding that large lead. As I mentioned, once we get down to 9 minutes, that was Stabluski. So once we get down to 9 minutes, the clock will start just continually running. We got a blocking foul there on Shaw. So once we get down to 9 minutes, that clock is going to continually run as we got a 46-point lead right now, I believe, if my math is correct. 46-point lead right now. So once we get down to 9 minutes, that clock will keep moving. You get it inside. Edgar just running into a buzzsaw tonight in the Royals. Basket no good underneath. Schooley comes away with it. Getting into Stabluski, and she will finish once again. Riley Stabluski, again getting that one to go. Oh, nice pass inside as they find Kaler. Kaler finishing for two there. And so now getting it inside to Stabluski. Shot in the lane is good for Sarah Shaw. And she will go to the line. Basket counts and foul called there on Edgar. And so now Shaw at the line. That free throw no good. Stabluski right there for the rebound. Put back no good, and she's going to get fouled. So Riley Stabluski will go to the free throw line here for Assumption. That one is up and in. Yeah, one more here now for her. That one also no good. Rebound taken there by Jaglinski, that was by Burkhart. Emery Burkhart. Stubleski with the steal. Royals now working it over. Claire Nelson came into the game as well. The Royals going into the bench. They don't have a big bench, but they're going into the bench, I should say. Three-pointer there from Dillman. And now we're approaching that 9-minute mark, so the clock will keep it moving as we got that 73-21 lead here for Assumption. A 52-point game right now. And so Assumption had the running clock in their win over Newman. Now a running clock tonight as well for the Royals. And so Edgar with their first real big test here of the season against Assumption. And it's their first big test here for Nowak. Foul's going to be called on Schooley. And more subs in for both teams. Want to thank you for tuning into tonight's game here from Edgar. And that three is good for Emery Burkhart. Three for her. Gives us a chance here to read some more of our sponsors. One of our sponsors is Carrie Van Ert. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Carrie Van Ert, State Farm, on Facebook to get started. Our game is also brought to you by Wood Street Rentals. For any job size, when you need equipment, look to Wood Street Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Wood Street Rentals. Steal there, and Emery Burkhart in transition, unable to get that one to go. Jaglinski comes down with the board for Assumption. Game is also brought to you by Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Strevler for two for Edgar. Back to a 75-26 game here. And we got a timeout called by Assumption, which will give us some more opportunities here to bring you some of our sponsors. Metallico of Wisconsin Rapids is a leading producer of high-quality aluminum products, proud supporter of Wisconsin Rapids Community Athletics. Metallico has a number of openings to grow your career locally. Find your next career path at Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids. The game is also brought to you by SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Our game is also brought to you by Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Stop Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And so, once again, moving the basketball around here out of that timeout for Assumption. Royals now back up top. They go with Jaglinski. Looking to get it inside. So we're approaching 5.5 minutes here in this game. Royals in complete control tonight. And this one. And they're just trying to milking this one away. You can get it inside. Jaglinski, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down there to Halverson for Edgar. And so the Wildcats are going to lose this one, dropping to a 2-1. Assumption going to 2-0. Both of their wins here in the Merriwood South. So we're under 5 minutes now. 75-26 game. Royals just looking to get it inside for a good shot. Jerry just patiently working through here. Nice pass inside as Jaglinski will finish for 2. Game is also brought to you by Solaris. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Price packages start at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. So Edgar will inbound along their own baseline. Get that one in. And we get a foul coming down on the floor. Foul called on Stabluski. 4th team on Assumption. I mentioned Royals the team to beat here in the Merriwood South. And Edgar, we'll see where they kind of stand. But it's very early in the season. We got lots of basketball ahead of us. Another turnover there as the Royals will set it up as they'll look to get a big win here tonight in Edgar. We get that one inside, and we got a foul down low. We go to the free throw line and shooting 2. Here is going to be, looks like Claire Nelson. And so it's nice that she gets some time here. At least she did not play very much there in that first half, so she's getting some extended look here in the second half. And so another free throw here for Nelson. That one is up and in. And so first points of the game here tonight for Claire Nelson. They're at the free throw line. Game is also brought to you by Maida Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. They provide quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Our final sponsor of basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports is Wisconsin River Orthopedics, which encourages you to stop living with the pain and come see them, and let's get back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. We're down to 90 seconds left in this one. Gives me a little bit of time here to get my scoring totals put together, as Assumption's going to come away with the victory tonight here over Edgar and their second blowout to begin the season. And so let's pull these. All right, I got to get my scoring totals in here, and then we'll remind you that we have the Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up after this. And Nasonville Dairy is fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com. These are Ben's unofficial stats. And so, emphasis on unofficial. So, we'll see how close I am to the actual stats here tonight. And looks like I'm missing a basket for Edgar. Oh, I found it. There it is, I found it. And so that'll do it. The last one is no good. That'll do it here tonight from Edgar High School. We got a 80-26 victory for the Assumption Royals. They roll forward and get another win here in this one. And we're going to take a quick break. As I mentioned, our Nasonville Dairy postgame show is coming up after these messages, and then we'll get down to speak with head coach Ryan Klein and our player of the game, Sarah Shaw. So give us a little bit.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I do.
What do you need?
I need Ryan.
Okay.
And then I also, I guess you. Going to get Jordan. Okay. So, yep, that'll work. Oh, yeah. How many years have you been? Oh, okay. We're good. All right, and welcome back here to Zaleski Sports. We got the Assumption Royals coming out with a big win tonight here over the Edgar Wildcats, winning by a score of 80-26. I'm here with head coach Ryan Klein, and you guys just put together a two-half, I was going to say four-quarter, but it's two-half performance here tonight over Edgar. What was going really well tonight?
I think our girls set the tone in the first quarter. The first part of that first half there, our defense was pretty good tonight. We were able to capitalize on a lot of turnovers that led to easy baskets for us. We made some layups, and that was big. Jordan knocked down some shots. She does a lot of other good things for us too. I don't think her defense and her rebounding go unnoticed sometimes. So we got a lot of girls doing a lot of good things out there tonight. So it was fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely a very good game for you guys tonight here against Edgar, and like this being your second game in. What are some takeaways, like some things that you maybe have been working at practice on, and then you just saw them tonight at the game?
Well, I think everyone's kind of learning their positions, especially defensively for us. We need girls to start learning more of them. We have a lot of girls that I think can play multiple positions. So, knowing your one spot is one thing, but knowing what all the other four are doing. We're still working on that. We have a lot of girls that have contributed a lot over the last couple of years, and now they're contributing not just with their athleticism and their playmaking, but they're becoming a team out there. They know the system, they know where each other are going to be. So there's a lot of work to do there still. The girls are constantly learning, and they're a receptive group. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, and congratulations on a very nice win tonight here against Edgar.
Thank you.
And then I want to bring in here Jordan Jaglinski, and she had a fantastic game, I should say, finishing with 20 points on the night, plus you hit 4 threes. So how was that?
It was pretty good.
Are you like their main 3-point shooter here? Obviously you're pretty good as you've shown.
Yeah. I would say so, or also Dilly, but yeah. But everyone in our team can shoot, so just every night you never know who's going to step up. So.
Yeah, and I also got you down here for a couple of steals as well. So as Coach was saying, you play some good defense too. How do you like your defense?
I kind of like it. I kind of like offense better, but I think defense for us, it really creates a lot of our offense. So I think always getting steals and stuff is really good.
This is only your second week of the season here, and so what did you like about these first couple of weeks of basketball?
I think we're all trying to find our roles, but I think coming together as a team and the wins that we have is really good, and I think it just, especially with 2 conference wins already, I think that'll show us really good things for the future.
Yeah, well now I'm going to put you in the house, and do you know how to do that? Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, so Jordan's going to take it away for us.
I'm Jordan Jaglinski, and I'm in the house.
Nicely done. Thank you. Thanks, Jordan, for that. Let's take a look at the scoring. We're kind of going to wrap up with the scoring here. First for Edgar. The Edgar Wildcats were led in scoring tonight. They had 2 leading scorers, I should say. Michaela Workus finished with 6, and then Milana Kaler also finished with 6 as well. We got 4 points off the bench from Brandy Halverson, 4 points for Chloe Mellenberger as well, and then 3 points for Morgan Strebler. Rounds out the scoring then for the Edgar Wildcats in a tough loss tonight here against Assumption. So, tough game for them in this one. Meanwhile, for the Assumption Royals, let's break down their scoring. Their leading scorer actually wasn't Jordan. It was Addie Vollert, finishing with 21 points. 17 of those came in that first half, and she was instrumental in getting them off to that big lead at the beginning of the game. So 21 points there for Addie Vollert. 20 points, as I mentioned, for Jordan Jaglinski. She had 4 threes as well. 14 of those came in the first half. 12 points off the bench for Riley Stabluski, and she did a lot of her work there in the second half. She put together a nice game inside for Assumption and really did a good job on the boards as well. 11 points for Kendall Dillman. 11 points for Sarah Shaw. And then 2 points for Anna Schooley. Rounds out the scoring there for the Assumption Royals as they come out with a big win tonight by a score of 80-26. Once again, thank you for tuning into tonight's girls basketball game here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Ben Brecht. My producer tonight was Mr. Joe Anderson. And we look forward to more games bringing you here, more games, I should say, on Zaleski Sports for the rest of this season. So once again, have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you in the next time around.